Everyone, Lensman Oz here, and welcome back to this one, Encrypted. Goodness me. Yep. So last episode, I got the the crafting setup here done. It's a little slow, but it does its job, and we got our grinding wheels. I also, from Chilled's comment, looking for sand. I'm constantly looking for sand, etc. So what I'm going to try and do is set up a little bit of a Cobbleworks. Now we do have cobble being automatically produced, but we don't have gravel being produced. We've got 5 gravel, we've got 0 sand. So what I'd like to do, and I'm going to use trusty Xnet, I would like to set up a way of connecting to this, working out what we do and don't have that I can make from a Cobbleworks, and then using. Well, I've just been mucking around here with another steam engine from Create and setting up a grinding wheel setup, and I'm hoping this will work because let's say gravel can be made in a crushing setup from Create. So what I'm hoping is that I can get this to be able to drop gravel in here and make drop cobble, make gravel and make sand. So this little setup here, very similar to what I had set up on this side, except just a little bit different. So again, steam engine, shaft, and then feeding into a rotational speed controller. That guy. I've got the large cog on top, and I've got one of each of these smaller cogs on top here to make it faster again. I've got a shaft this side, and on this side, I have a gear shift. So what a gear shift does is when you apply a redstone signal, it changes the direction of rotation. So this allows me to have the 2 wheels going inwards like this. And as I said, what I'm hoping to do is be able to connect these guys up with a bit of Xnet, and hopefully, see if I can run this cable up through here. That, and then potentially do that. Hopefully what I can do is then connect it to somewhere in this system. I'm hoping I can put maybe I can get another slave. Because I got draw controller slaves around, I think, all over the place, or is that just like slaves in the middle? These all seem to be connected and everything seems to be working all right, but I want to see if we can make a slave. Do I have any? Is Chilled left any in here? No. That's right. Slave. Draw controller slave. I'm going to need to make a couple of these. So I'm going to need 6 of them maybe. 1, 2. Cool. Okay, so there's a draw controller slave. Oops. I think I've got to get used to is the whole things dropping on the ground from that table. Still not used to it. I still do the wrong stuff all the time. What else can I put away? My inventory is very, very full. Don't have a backpack in this one. If I pop a slave... If I pop a slave there, hopefully I can read it. I'm also going to need power. So I've got power here. Put my controller here. I might be able to use it for multiple things. So I'm going to put a connector on the front here. I'm going to want... I want a few things. I don't want to go downstairs for a start. I'm going to want... go this way with a cable. Cables. Oh no, that should be connector. Good. I'm going that way. Cool. Out. Let's have a shovel. I've got my mattock. Should... oh, geez. Should come up here somewhere. Here's my cable. Yeah. Cool. This. Okay. And then I need to run the cable over here, so do my best bet. This way, I guess. All the way over to the drawers. And across here, I'd say. Again, messy, but I will clean up in a second. So let's run this all the way. Oh, missed one. All the way over. And like so. Can I do this? I did nothing. There's no blocks underneath the ground down there. Nothing ever happened in this space. Cool. And eventually, you know what? I'm on there. All right, so that's that. So ideally, what I'm hoping is that I can read certain things. Let's see what I can. Can't see anything. Can't see anything. What? I have no channels. A connector. Controller. There we go. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we are reading the chute, we are reading the chest, draw controller, and then the controller. So what I need to do is I'm going to need to create some logic. So what I want is I want to be able to read certain items. In the case of this, you can go there. Let me put these chutes away and get, is it gravel? All right. And then let's read this and say if it is less than, I don't know, what, 640? 10 stacks? I'm not even sure how much we can do. If it is less than, output white. Cool. And then this one can be an item. Create this as an item channel. And then we will create, if white is on, we will be extracting. And then this one can be a item, and it is going to be always to be extract and insert. Okay, so that is always going to happen. So anything that's in this chest will be inserted into the drawer system. Okay, so this is a case, if we have less than 640, I want to extract cobble, extract cobble, and insert in here. It's doing something. I don't know how quickly it's doing it. Oh, look. Gravel's working. Look at that. I don't want it to do too much at a time. And it's going up fairly quickly. You know, maybe 640 is probably too much. Let's set it to 128. Okay. So it will be less than 128. It's going to output red. We're going to have another channel. Create. Going to be insert here. And this one, gravel away. I need sand, right? So I actually need to get some gravel to be sand. Can you do that, please? I had too much copper, which is why I'm processing copper through here. Oh, you're going to turn to flint. Ugh, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. I need to put it in here. Sure. Do it to that. Apparently not. Need some sand, everyone. We're at 2 stacks plus 2 and it stopped. I love it. I love it. So create Cobbleworks, everyone. All I need to do now is get 1 piece of sand. Sorry about that. Need a drink. 1 piece of sand and I can set up the automation. I just wish I could drag in. And then we can work out what else we could run through that. You know, maybe we can run some of our ores through it instead of processing it through here. Just a few. I might actually turn that off for the moment. What do we get if we run this? Your uses. Run through the crusher. No. That's alright. If I go create. At create. Crushing wheel. Uses of the crushing wheel. We can put ores in. Horse armors. Fair enough. I can dump diorite in there and get a chance of nether quartz. I like that idea. So quite a few things can run through. So any ores, any horse armor. See, gravel's going to give us a chance at getting flint and clay as well. Amethyst clusters. What else? That's ore. Any flowers we can run through. Sandstone will go to sand. Okay. I don't know what we got in the way of horse armor. Can't imagine I've got a lot of it. Andesite to cobble. Yeah, don't need to worry about that. More cobble than we can shake a stick at. Don't think there's much else. Oh, that's okay. So, do I have any sandstone? Nope. Okay, fine. Give me a piece of gravel, please. Crusher? No, purification. Crusher. You can go in there. Need to upgrade these guys. It would be nice if I could use that crushing system outside, but it's okay. Sand, thanks. Put that in there. Okay, so I've got the sand. Sensor is if I've got less than 128 sand, turn on red, and we will extract, create on red, gravel. Cool. Extract on red, gravel, and it should keep going. Getting sand? We're getting sand, and occasionally gravel. Occasionally flint. Okay, so it's doing both. Okay, I get it. Because it's dumping gravel in. We're dropping below the 2 stacks. Okay, it'll obviously take its time. Once gravel's full again. So again, what I might do is set this up to be a higher amount, but obviously for the purpose of the playing through the video here, I don't want to have it just chugging through that. Okay, so we're now creating gravel and sand, and now probably glass would be the only other thing. So what can I do in terms of glass. Maybe I can connect this guy up. Now, I know it's a long way, but how hard would it be for me to do this? Okay. Like so, and then obviously underneath here, I will want another one of them. Grab that. Cable. All right, so if I can pop downstairs. Yoink. And up in here, we've got cable there, we've got cable there. Surely I can do this. Nice. What if I bring it out? Apologies if anyone gets a little dizzy looking up at the ceiling like this. Oh, I'm out of cable. I need some more cable. I do have some. I believe I put some more in here. Yeah, it's cool. Another 16. Not where I want it. Cool. So, let's pop back upstairs. Now, this is all fed automatically with charcoal from that system there. So, these are all automatic, and then all we need to do is put stuff in this barrel. And we'll be okay. But what I'll need to do is work out which one's which. So if I do double click, that's that one there is the bottom one. So I need to do a create extract and have that just running, right? So that will just empty anything in that chest out. So this one here should be the one at the top. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a third channel. And we are going to create an insert here based on green. We're going to set up a less than 128 again. We're going to put out green, and I need some glass. Do I have any glass? That is the question. Glass. No. Can I take a couple of bits of sand? If I pop you in here, nether brick in here. Nether brick needs somewhere to live. Glass obviously has somewhere to live. Sure, nether brick can go there. Okay. I'm going to take one of these pieces of glass, pop this back open. Since it is less than that, nice, we'll output a green. And then I want to do that. I want to grab some sand. Cool. We're going to extract sand on green and insert it into that barrel. This extract needs to be stack, this extract needs to be stack, and that should be producing a ton. I don't want to insert a stack because that in itself becomes an issue. But we should be producing quite a number of glass, and eventually it will stop putting sand in once it gets more glass. We're going to overproduce glass a lot there. But it's a small price to pay. So it'll be dumping in, it'll be doing gravel, it'll be doing sand, and it'll be doing glass all automatically using Xnet, Create, and some vanilla furnaces. Loving it. Loving it. And we should always have a stock. So again, we're keeping a stock of all the things we need. So glass and sand, and I don't really need gravel, but maybe Maybe I can set the same thing up for stone, right? So we can do exactly the same thing. We can grab a piece of stone. I can grab a piece of cobble. We can again use the sensor thing. We can go less than, it's going to be on item. We're going to say 128. And I do have more than this at the moment. Can put it on blue. When we have less than 128 stone on blue, we will do a copy of that previous one. Create. We're going to create. We're going to insert. I don't need the insert with the color, do I? No, you can go green. Cool. So this will be create. It'll be on blue. It will be cobble, and it will be extract, and then insert it here. Again, this shouldn't fire because we've got 5 stacks of stone, 15 stacks of stone, so it won't be an issue. I could probably do it with smooth stone. we could keep going. I could put another connector on here, and we can make a smooth stone one. So again, anything that we would need to process, we could use another interface or another thingo connector on this guy. Another slave for all it matters. It's going to read it, and we're going to output a signal. Very nice. Very, very nice. Look at that. Cobbleworks. I honestly didn't think I'd be able to do that easily. Like, fudging through this before starting to record was probably going to be the hardest piece for me. And again, I can maybe make this faster. I don't know what I can do here in terms of whether the speed of this makes a difference for how fast things process through. Get rid of all these things. Yeah, so that's, I mean, let's try it. I don't know how fast. Oh, too fast. 48. 32. Can I go 48? No. 32 it is. That's fine. That's fast enough. Sand, gravel, glass, and stone. All being produced. And this is obviously stopped. Let's get this Sumerian. Go away. This is obviously stopped inserting because the diamond one in the middle has finished. And these iron ones are just slowly ticking through their backlog. So again, we will go over a little bit, but a little bit. We're at 3 and a bit stacks now. It's just because those iron furnaces are a touch slow. I could slow down the insert. I could slow down the extract. Number of ticks for each, and like push it up a bit to be maybe, I don't know, 20 or something. It's every second it grabs a single item instead of every half a second. Again, not the end of the earth. Just going to stop it from, it'll slow production at the start, but it'll stop us from overrunning so far. So again, you know, I can make this be a little bit more. I can make it say 256 and it will do with all that. So let's do that. Let's go 256. It'll kick in and start doing this. Cool. Hello, 256. Excellent. So it's probably processing a bunch of stuff. This looks like a great thumbnail for us. Nice. Things processing. It's what we want. And then we've actually got more than 4 stacks of glass. So we're good there. Let's go and check that out. Yep, a bit over 4 stacks. And we got plenty of stone, so it's not going to do that. But gravel is almost empty. Look at how quickly we've just gone and burnt through it. Sand, on the other hand, is building up. So once the sand back stuff's at 4 stacks, gravel will continue processing and we'll be good. Right. I mean, we could also potentially set up auto crafting once we get to AE. If we put another chute on here and connect it to that, because I think you can put a chute into a chute, or we can put a hopper or something and then have the interface on top and then use it that way. Or we can, you know, this thing is still cruising along. No major issues here. These guys are ticking away as required. Awesome. Things going well. I like. All right, let's have a real quick look in our book. I did, as I was doing some stuff there, it was ticking off some of these, and I'd say it was in this area here where with the controller and doing the connectors and stuff, which is okay. I mean, the advanced blue connector might be nice. Maybe I can make one. Do I still have a connector on me? I do. Advanced. Advanced blue connector. If I put this on here, hey, does it mean I get multiple sides then? Let me just hook this up for a second. What I want to know. No, it just gave me another side. That's okay. Well, everything's still hooked up. Everything's still running. That's what matters. Let's put them away. I mean, it made it anyway. Again, I'm not super across using half of these mods on Xnet. Yes, I do use Xnet a bit. I don't think I need to make yellow and red and green. I mean, that's just a waste of my time. We do need to get back into working through the flux points and flux controller and stuff that I started in a previous episode. We have the flux. I think the reason I stopped is because we didn't have a lot of ender pearls. Yeah, we've only got a couple. So I do need to potentially check whether we have spawners that we're mining up. Quarry is doing pretty decent, by the way. It does stop every now and then because it gets stuck on a chest, which again is something that was going to happen with those loot chests. But logged on today and kicked it off again, and it seems to be ticking through as it should be. Uh-oh, I missed. Can I make it across? Okay, so yeah, we've got these loot chests sitting over here against the wall. Can I make it? Can I make it? Oop. When it gets to this far across, we're going to have some issues. It will want to pick this stuff up. So, I mean, again, chilled probably... That was zombie, wasn't it? You know, some of these... Oh, horse armor. Horse armor, everyone. Plant on dirt or slimy dirt to make slimy grass. Yeah. Stuff, right? Okay. Ladders, anyone? Yes, we do have... Oh, here we go. We have a lot more to go through. Platinum slate ore. It's platinum. It's still got a bunch of area to mine. All these flowers on the ground here. As I pick them up. Let's slash home. Can I... Let me have a look at horse armors. Horse. I have no horse armor. Can I be really, really weird? And say I would like to create what is effectively almost a junk. Go create, extract. I'm just going to put iron horse armor here. I'm going to insert it into here. You We do this, pop the horse armor in and check here. There'll be a backlog. What I'm looking for to see is iron or something comes through. See if this actually does what it's intended to do. That would be interesting. As I said, backlog of cobble probably sitting in there waiting to process. Maybe I missed it. Might have already done it. Might be taking a while. I go horse. No, it's still there. Okay. Okay. Extract. Doesn't want to insert it in there, I guess. I mean, it doesn't need a color. Oh, it's not in that drawer system. That'll do it. I would need to actually take this iron horse armor and put it in a drawer. Do I have some drawers that are still unlocked? Pretty sure we had a few that were just random ones. Maybe I'll unlock a drawer, but it'll just put whatever it feels like at the moment. That's fine. Again, let's just... I don't know. I just want to put it somewhere and break it if I need to. Go. And it's gone. What does iron horse armor turn into? 2 iron, 50% chance of leather, 50% chance of another iron, 25% chance of 2 string, and some nuggets. So, I mean, you know, it would have made something out of that. Cool. All right. Well, it is the wrapping up point. I was just being silly with that, seeing what I could and couldn't do. Let me just, like, kill that channel. But Cobbleworks, can I name this? Cobblework? That work? No. I thought I'd give it a go. All right, so this is our Cobbleworks, all ready to go. Things are processing, automated glass, etc. Something I just popped into the head from comments that, or from last episode and comments that Shield made. So, hope you all enjoyed it. Leave those comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.